Hey, I'm Zach, and I want to tell you about my Monster Garden Oracle cards that I've been working on for the past 2 years. And what I actually want to do is show you these cards in action. So I'm going to do a reading about this Kickstarter project, about how it's going to go, where it's coming from, how it's going to go. And I'm going to use the three prototype versions of the deck that I made so far. So it's gone through 3 stages, and then below you can see the final fourth stage, the final version of all the cards. I've been redrawing them to capture their meaning better. I'm really proud of where they've come. But right now you're going to see where they've come from, and you're also going to see how they work in a reading. So let's get right into that. But first, I'll just show you. This is how it all began in the summer of 2020. I scribbled on some pieces of paper, randomly cut up paper. Just put my characters on there. Thought, what would this character mean? What would that character mean? Tried it out, and it went pretty well. So then I took screenshots from the game and kind of photoshopped some old illustrations I had lying around and laminated those. Just got those laminated at Kinko's and made this basic version. Just blank pieces of paper, printer paper that I printed it on and laminated. And then I continued to figure out what the cards mean, and then I got them printed, professionally, but very, very cheaply online. These are very flimsy. They're just basic squares. They're not very firm. This is the current deck that I use on my Twitch streams, but I'm gonna get them printed real nicely, thanks to you and with your help. And you can see those final images of the cards below. I've been redrawing 11 of the major cards with some hand-drawn full-color illustrations. Really proud of how far they've come. And now I'm going to do a reading about the Kickstarter project, like I said. So I'm going to turn down the camera so you can see the cards. Before we do that, I would like to say, if you would like a reading, if you want a personal free reading, come on over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/WZACKW, and you can see the cards in action, ask questions about the project, or get a free reading. But now let's see about the reading about the Kickstarter project. Here we go. I've got the 3 old decks, the 3 prototype decks. I'm going to do a reading about the Kickstarter project. Let's start with 3 cards on the bottom. These cards are going to represent where the project is coming from, what gives it energy, and what it's leading to. Then let's go to these cards next. This is going to represent 2 different sides to the situation, or to this project in this case. So there's the one, on the one hand, we've got this, there we go. Those are stuck together. On the one hand, we got this. On the other hand, we got this. And then finally, the capstone card. This really sums up the project overall. That's that one. So let's see. This project is coming from a desire to have more play, more fun, more silly connections. It's me in a nutshell. It is what I want. My approach to all this stuff is just to make it fun and lighthearted. We should be enjoying getting funny and fun, helpful, insightful messages from cards. That's what I love. It's literally fun. That's why I'm doing this. All right. And then what gives this project, momentum is this. Wow, that's long overdue. That I need to and want to jump into action to bring my master plan into fruition. That's pretty dang true, too. I've been building this up for years. The original drawings that I'm using in some of these illustrations, I drew in 2013. I started the game, Monster Garden, in 2015. I released it in 2018. This stuff's been building up for a long time. I didn't just make this deck in the past year or something. I mean, I did. I've been developing the meaning of the cards since then, but it's based on so much more. And this is where the project is headed, where the possibilities, what it could lead to. Oh, it could lead to finding a bunch of like-minded people where we can just accept each other, no pressure to perform or do anything special, just a gang, squad goals, accepting each other and playing together. In this image from the game, they're actually playing like simple children games together, Human Knot, if you know that game, just playing around, changing the rules to match the people, changing the rules to be more fun, instead of trying to change yourself to match the rules. That's also kind of a motto of me and my work and the cards. And they're all in reverse. It's like a desire for these things, wanting more play, finally ready, and a big potential to find this crowd of like-minded people. Now let's see 2 perspectives on the situation, on this Kickstarter. On the one hand, it represents a major step in a new direction of, again, gathering like-minded people to go in a healthy new direction together. This is a reformed bully monster that used to be mean, then it realizes it needs to turn its life around, and it starts to, instead of attack others, be nice to others, find other people who want to go in the same healthy healing direction together, and embark kind of with a big innocent look at the horizon, embark on a new quest together. That's pretty darn accurate about this project too. You saw me shuffle. And then the other perspective on the situation is that it's just straight up nourishing. I want to provide nourishment to my people. It's to my, not to my people. I want to provide nourishment to you, the people involved in the Kickstarter. And this project is nourishing to me to make this stuff that I'm so proud of and share it. It's nourishing to everybody involved. It's like, let's come together and savor this monster fruit together. It's really what it is. That's pretty darn accurate too. This card is where the whole project is leading, the whole project in a nutshell. What could it possibly be? I'm kind of nervous. Oh my god, it's play, but deep, deep play with the foundations of who you are. Imagination play, play with the unknown, loving and embracing the unknown, aka loving and embracing monsters. That's what this project is really all about. It's my love of monsters. This is literally the card that represents monster love. Embracing them, making space for them, allowing them to be there without trying to force them in a box or, capture or fight them like we always have to do with monsters in games and TV shows and anime. They're always the enemy. I mean, not always, but usually. But they could be just fun friends that are just there, letting the mysterious, unknown entities just be there, learn about them, learn about ourselves by learning about them. That's the whole project in a nutshell. What more can I say? The cards said it better than I ever could. That's how readings tend to go. And as you can see, it's colorful monsters. It's just fun cards, but that was actually kind of deep and kind of insightful. That's the whole deck in a nutshell. And if you liked this reading, I think you'll like using my cards. You can see below the new and improved version of the cards. Even these, I'm going back and touching them up, but the main purpose of the project was to make these human characters, kind of like the major arcana in tarot, if you're familiar with that. There's only 11 of these, and they're all kind of a big deal. I'm totally redrawing these from scratch to better capture the meaning. This drawing's from 2013, so I've got some better skills now, so I'm leveling up the designs. And, yeah, if you want to check out the game Monster Garden, you can get a sense of where all these characters are coming from. Thanks for watching this reading. That was the reading. I think that captured the vibe of the project and the cards pretty well. I hope you enjoyed that. And again, if you want to see the cards in action or ask questions or get a free basic reading for yourself, come on over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/WZACKW. I'm trying to stream as much as possible during this project, maybe not every day, but as much as I can. So there's links to that below. And thank you for checking out my project. I hope you like the cards. I hope you'll consider supporting the project, and thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.